Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the weekly reset for week number 7 of Dragonflight Season 2. We have 3 pretty juicy vaults to go over today, and we have one very strange one. As well as that, I also have an update on the Mythic Plus team that I am putting together, so we'll talk about that after the vaults. But for now, I guess we're going to jump straight into it, and today, we're going to start with the Priest. I know, it's weird. So this week's weekly is, unfortunately for me because I'm terrible at it, PvP, and more specifically, Arena. Yeah, that's not going to happen. In terms of the Priest, I decided to jump onto the Priest last night, kind of spur of the moment, and we did the Time Walking weekly before the reset ended, and we got a pretty decent trinket, and the community were wonderful enough to drag me through an 11, so we've got that vault to open today. I'm going to try and play a little bit of Shadow because, as it seems, it's like the season of priests. Not just Shadow priests, but if you look at like the top Mythic Plus teams, I think you need to scroll down like past 40 or 50. Every one of them either has like a Disc Priest or a Shadow Priest, and that's purely, I guess, because of Master Spell. So yeah, priests are pretty huge this season, so I'm gonna try and jump on that, and hopefully I can try and improve my skills when it comes to like caster DPS, because I absolutely suck and my positioning is terrible. So that's the plan. Let's see if I actually carry on and do that. So rating, we don't really like, it doesn't really matter. Item level, we did start at like 370, and I managed to get the trinket as mentioned. I think a couple of pieces throughout Time Walkings were handed to me, like 319. So embarrassing. I don't really know about the gear, but I presume I need to be Shadow Spec. So jump into this and see what the Priest gets. Quite exciting. We don't obviously have tier, but we've got, I believe, is it three lots of the catalyst. So so of course we did an 11, so we get a hero piece and it's tier. Upgrading the 411, which is probably one of my higher slots, but I mean, I could potentially, I think, maybe get 4. I can't remember if we've got 3 charges now. I could actually get 4 set on the Priest, which is ridiculous. Affixes, we're going to talk about in a second, because as you probably saw then, we do have, of course, Tyrannical, but Afflicted has returned for the second time. So hopefully Dispelling. And, I mean, the Priest I can help out with. I've got the Master Spell as well. But the Master Spell doesn't work, unfortunately. We'll see what we can do with that. But along with that, at plus 14, we have Bolstering. I haven't dealt with this much, like on my Monk healing-wise. But this one should be fun. So, with the item equipped, it takes us up by 1 to 385. We are 1 step closer to our 4 set. And we have an 11 Halls of Infusion, which maybe I'll get the community to come and bring me through that one as well. So that's the Priest. Gonna definitely try and play a little bit more of that. On to the Druid, and I've been really enjoying the Guardian Druid. As you can see, our total rating is just over 1,100 now. I've tanked quite a bit. Really enjoying it. We have 2 set, of course, this week with the charges. I believe it's 3, but it might be 2. Either way, I've got enough charges to go and get my 3 set. We could also get KSM with this week, which is very possible. Although we are missing an Alfaris, which is weird. And yeah, the Tree Mouth trinkets. Didn't see one drop at all until like a couple of days ago. And then my Druid got one. And then I did a run with the community and it dropped for someone else. And although I thought they'd be tanking on that character, they surprisingly like shocked me and traded me the trinket. So I got 2 Tree Mouths on 2 characters in the same day. Very weird. Very happy. This guy does so much healing. It's unbelievable. And yeah, I think this is going to be going into even now, but definitely going into 10-1-5. I think it's going to be up there with maybe the second best tank for the season, but a lot of things could change. In terms of gear, I would like to get a better trinket, but I'm open to anything on this guy, to be honest. I believe I want to go defensive for now. If I get another Tree Mouth, I'm going to absolutely cry. We'll stay Guardian, yep. Jump into this. I haven't popped anything yet. Oh, you can see the healing on the right, actually, for the last dungeon that we did. The Dis Priest, it wasn't a good run, but it is what it is. Oh, 347. I already have tier in that one, but it is a hero piece. It is a hero piece. Haste versus neck. I mean, with the catalyst, I can convert them anyway, so that's no biggie. The haste and verse, ooh, I think this might actually be like a Abyss neck for me. Yeah, so just having a look at the gear on Wowhead and what they consider to be Biss, they have pretty much confirmed what I thought. This is very, very good neck for me. I'm not so sure about the ring. I don't think the ring's very good for me. It has nice haste. I think main stats, you want to be going versatility and haste. They're both really, really good. It's a shame, but I mean, I can just do like, what, plus 17s to get hero gear, and then I can convert that. So I'm not too bothered about jumping from champion tier to hero tier as it stands. It is quite a big upgrade. We got indestructible on that one as well. So I think I'm going to have to go with the neck piece on this one. Of course, hero piece as well. So yeah, very, very good start so far. We do pick up a 14. We'll see what that one is in a second. Well, that's an Alderman as well. Alderman drops a couple of pieces for me. A couple of pieces. So 414, 69. Giggity. And that takes us up to 415. Yeah, as I say, very much enjoying this character. I really need to upgrade this ring. That's going to be a little bit of a boost. And in the back as well. Yeah, things are looking good so far. Like I say, very much enjoying the Druid. Going to carry on a lot more. And hopefully we can get closer to KSM on this character as well this week. On to the Warrior. And this may shock you guys, but for the last couple of weeks I set out to achieve something. And achieve something I did. I finally did it. I finally got KSM, which means I got another token. If I get something, in fact, I don't even have to get anything from the vault in terms of tier, because if I've got 3 charges and then I've got the KSM like tier token, that's 4 set already. Even without 4 set, I've managed to push up to, yeah, we did an Elfarian's Lair 17. We absolutely smashed that, actually. That was a really good run. Again, as I mentioned, Tree Mouth Trinket. So this guy has got incredible trinkets. I picked up, I'm not sure how much of this you guys can see. We picked up a Champion's Shield. We had the Veteran version, so that was a big upgrade on that. We did upgrade loads of gear. So this guy is currently sitting at 424. Very, very good. Very happy with this guy. Again, going to continue to grind. Gear is looking very, very good. I'm not looking forward to the Onyx Amulet nerf because, well, my Demon Hunter doesn't really have great rings. I'm still rocking the Platinum Starband from Alcathor's Academy, so yeah, rings on a couple of my characters have been slacking. I believe this one's very good. Yeah, look at the haste and versatility. It can still be upgraded further to like 437, so that's all good. Yeah, I think a weapon would be my preference. Trinkets, I'm very good. Tier I can now get from anywhere, so weapons top of my list for this one. Before I do that, I do want to make sure, actually, I am protection, so I can get that one-handed weapon. Being distracted by people following me on Twitch. Thank you, by the way. Oh, we got our first bit of tier, and it is hero. But of course, as mentioned, it doesn't really matter right now. But just looking at it, I think that is probably what we go for, because the neck piece, if I then go and look, yeah, we need high on haste, the Bromax from Alderman. And this doesn't really have it's got my worst 2 stats. So it's unfortunate because it is the highest of them all, but yeah, I think this one's a pretty no-brainer, to be fair. All right, so we're going to take the tier chest, which means we have 1 piece at least, and we've got a couple of charges. I'm probably going to go ahead and get 4 set, maybe tomorrow when I have some time. As mentioned, we did time the 17, so we should get a 17 key this week. And ooh, a juicy freehold. That's going to be very popular. I think perhaps I save that for the community, because I think a lot of you guys want the mount, and I want to get you guys involved as well. So the chest I currently have is 411, so that is a huge upgrade, man. Look at that. Drop in crit, that's absolutely fine. We go from 424 So 426. And of course, as mentioned, I've saved a couple of things. So I've got some more Wirram crests. I'm pretty much on all of my characters. I'm not going to save any more of my crest. I'm not going to dilly-dally, as the cool kids say. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to spend everything, and then I'm going to start grinding on the characters. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's go take a look at the Demon Hunter. All right, so this guy, pretty juicy vault today. Unfortunately, like I did a couple of keys above the 20 mark. If I did 2 more, then we would have had 2 slots at the highest item level, which is it 447? I can't remember. Of course, we have 4 set. I really want a hero weapon. We did do the time walking weekly, and I did get the dragon bomb dispenser, which I've macroed into one of my abilities instead of pressing. I'm basically doing it the lazy way, and the Discord, the Demon Hunter Discord, have frowned upon those that are using the macro for it, but I'm just gonna forget. It's like Throglaive. I still forget to use Throglaive because it's still alien to me for the Throglaive build anyway. But yeah, I'm really hoping for the weapon, and then the freehold trinket would probably be very high on my list. But I mean, I'm quite happy with these, to be honest. It's 2 on use, but yeah, the freehold trinket would be great. Higher level tier perhaps, because of course 447. I wouldn't say no to a best in slot ring, because as I say, 421 platinum starband, but I mean rings in general are not great. I mean, apart from the onyx amulet, which is incredibly powerful right now, pre-nerf of course, but they don't really do much. It's just secondary stats, so it's absolutely fine. I've got a few items that, again, like wrists, it's quite high. It's a champion piece, but it's quite high on item level. Could do with different stats perhaps, but yeah, that's where the Demon Hunter is, and that's what I'm kind of hoping for. All right, once again, I'm not gonna bother popping anything because so far it's been okay. Oh, 447 risk crit mastery. All right, okay. 441 headpiece. I already have 441, so I don't need to worry about that. Oh, haste verse on the ring. Oh man, if I was tanking, that'd be good. 447. I think this is really good for me. Yeah, these are the ones from Underot. These are considered best in slot, and of course, it is the highest the item can go at 447. So, dude, that is actually pretty decent. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. Oh, we are going to get a 20. I'm hoping for a freehold. Definitely get some pumpers, and you know what? I think I'll save that for the community as well. Oh, Halls of Infusion. That's going to be a pain. That's going to be a pain. So 336. I've been saving stuff as well. With this equipped, it brings us up to 337. Like mentioned previously, I am going to go ahead and spend what I have. I might also consider crafting a piece as well, but I'm not quite sure yet. I might have to go ahead and craft a ring, to be honest, because this is yeah. I can't remember if I did it before the last weekly reset or if I did it after, but I did go ahead and get the Toxic Thorn foot wraps crafted. I do need to have a look at embellishments because I believe that works very well with another one. So there's a couple of things that I need to do today, but yeah, that's the Demon Hunter. All in all, the vaults have been pretty good today. Pretty good. Alright, so plans for this week, as mentioned, I am going to grind on the Guardian Druid and the Prot Warrior. I would kind of want to bring them both up to maybe a 17, 18 level and get some more experience in the higher keys before I start pushing into the plus 20s, which I think I'm nearly there, but I mean, my Warrior's doing 17s and doesn't even have 2 sets, so it's going to be a bit of a jump, and I think the Druid's very powerful. It does so much healing. I think with a little bit more gear and 4 set, I can take this guy pretty far. And then, of course, the Shadow Priest, which, again, I'm going to try and get better because I suck at caster DPS, and I fear you guys could potentially, I mean, the next Season 3 0 to KSM challenge, which is going to be voted by you guys towards the end of Season 2. If you guys pick a caster, I am doomed. But can only be melee and caster, so I don't see you guys picking BM Hunter, although Hunter would be absolutely... like, I don't see you guys, like, for all the memes, I don't see you picking Hunter, but that would be absolutely hilarious. And I just wanted to share this with you, actually, about my Hunter, because I got ahead with content and everything, and I was a little bit bored one day, and I decided, you know what? I'm going to do time walkings on my Hunter, and I did them with Keita on her Hunter. And at the end, she looted a terrible item. I can't remember what it was, but do you know what I looted on my Hunter? That's right. Bloody beacon. Hunter's like 370 item level and has a beacon. Absolutely ridiculous. Like, for all the bad things I've said about Hunters memeing on them, it is like, I genuinely love Hunters. I would love to play a BM Hunter, but I just enjoy memeing on them at the same time. It's been a thing for years. Hunters have been memed on since the beginning of their existence. Let's be honest. It's just a bit of fun. I hope I don't annoy any Hunter mains. I play a Demon Hunter, so you can't, come on. But yeah, what a slap in the face to give me a beacon on my Hunter. So the Shadow Priest, I'm hoping I can join some community keys with that, get you guys to boost me through, because I do 0 damage and understand nothing about the spec, plus my positioning is absolutely awful. I do very much enjoy gripping people though, that's fun, I will admit. And then we move on to the Demon Hunter, and that kind of goes hand in hand with what I want to talk about next, and that's the Mythic Plus team. I have started putting together and hand picking people. I think how I'm going to do it is I'm going to reach out to a handful of members. Unfortunately, like, there's a lot of you that aren't going to get selected, and that's just the way it is. I apologize. I can't fit like 30, 40 people into a 5-man team. It's just the way it is. So I'm going to hand pick a few teams. I'm going to try some people out. The thing I'm looking for most for the team is personality. I need everyone to be a good fit. So as much as it is obviously about your ability in game as well, I'm looking for the team to gel. So hopefully I can get a bunch of you guys together this Sunday. That is the plan, but obviously we've had some stuff go on in real life, and I might push that back to next week. I hope you guys understand, and thank you very much for being patient. As it stands, you guys can still apply, but the chances of being selected are very slim, because I've already put together a few different teams. I'm going to try members, and then I might try and mix it up. But I will definitely reach out to quite a few of you guys this week. If you don't receive a message, again, I apologize. I can't fit all of you into a 5-man team. It's just the way it is. But of course, to those that don't get in, I'm more than happy to help you guys form your own team. There's a lot that I'm having to leave out in terms of like rating and item level. There's a lot of teams you guys can put together, honestly. And if you would like me to do that and be like the middleman and bring you guys together, that's absolutely fine. I'm down to do that. Anyway, apart from that, obviously we got the Saturday social on Saturday. I will be live on Twitch around 1 PM UK time. If you are on EU and would like to join me for some Keystones, that is the best place to do it. And of course, if you are subbed to me on Twitch, we do the Discord hangouts every Friday evening. That's usually around 8 PM. I'm meant to jump off at like 10, 11 PM, but I usually stay on until like 1, 2 in the morning. So you get a lot of daily time. But yeah, it's getting very hot in this room, so I'm going to wrap up the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, a like would be much appreciated. But that's me done. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.